Okay, we will start with the prayer. Please sit in a comfortable posture. Specs removed, eyes gently closed, palms on your thighs, or you can hold the Namaskar Mudra, either one. We have your palms on the lap, palms facing upwards, or you can hold your Namaskar Mudra. We will start with the prayer. Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Punaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskaram. Okay, we'll continue with whatever we have stopped yesterday. So yesterday we saw what are all the practice guidelines that we have to follow. So today we will continue with the next one, the sound link. So the thing is, like, we are continuing this along with the necessary things that are needed for a person to conduct yoga nidra session. So the first one is for the instructor, what an instructor has to do. The first one is no physical contact is needed during yoga nidra between the teacher and the student. The only connection is through teacher's voice. So this is very important. Whomsoever it is, if they are going to lie down for yoga nidra, once you start giving instruction, you are not supposed to touch the person. So you will instruct them to lie down in savasana. You will say you are not going to move. You will make them stay still. That means in between, even if they move or they have any discomfort, anything like that happens also in your class, you are not supposed to touch the person. That is very, very important. Not only for yoga nidra, even for any kind of instruction, that is for any of your yoga instruction, asana instruction or pranayama instruction, whatever you are going to instruct, make sure you are not touching the person while they are doing the asana or pranayama. That is not really a good thing to do. And both ways, even for the instructor it is not a good thing, and even for the practitioner is not a good thing. So during any of your yoga sessions, please don't touch the person, and especially for yoga nidra, you are not supposed to touch the person. We will move on. When I go into the explanation of visualization, I will tell you what can happen and how you have to deal with it. Okay, then the voice of the instructor must be very calm, clear and intuitive, adjusting to the needs of the practitioner. Then the instructions, how the instructions should be. So it must be fast enough to keep attention and prevent mental disturbances, slow enough to understand and follow easily, repeated if needed, especially as relaxation deepens. So this is like you recite a poem. Okay, yoga nidra must be given in a form of a poetic way. Not necessarily the words must be poetic, but the way you say or give instruction must be somewhat so soft and calm. But make sure the person does not fall asleep. They must be aware. You must be fast enough to make them be attentive. You must not be slow also. If you are slow, they will sleep. If you are fast, they will not be able to follow you. So you have to pace your instruction in such a way the group or the person you are giving instruction to, they are in contact with you mentally always. Then avoid giving personal suggestions or belief. Focus only on the steps and structure of the practice. So this point is especially for the Sankalpa time. So after this we will see what are all the steps to be followed in the Yoga Nidra instruction way. So at that time, You are not supposed to give any suggestions or beliefs in the yoga nidra instruction. Okay, you must follow a structure, but you will not give any suggestions to them. Like you will become entirely healthy, your mental problems will go away, within the stipulated time everything will become all right. All these beliefs or suggestions you are not supposed to give. Whatever is needed they will do. You give the instruction, follow the structure, that is more than enough. Then the tone of the voice should change gently depending on the situation. So depending on the visualization you give, you will change the tone. So I think someone is using the screen for what? Please don't do anything. Okay. So how the practitioner must be? The voice helps maintain awareness and prevents drifting into the sleep. Then sleep is okay if the person is very tired or has an insomnia. The first point is like the practitioner must always be attentive to the instruction and to the voice of the instructor. Always the mind should be focused only on that instruction and not anything else. You are not supposed to get deviated at any point of time. Whatever may be the instruction, you will follow as it is. Then if someone is sleeping after yoga nidra, even if the yoga nidra is over and if the instructor says you can get up and sit, but still if any one of the person is sleeping, it is fine. We can leave him as like that, because he might be having any stress or he might not have had a good night's sleep. So initially, yoga nidra will give sleep if your mind is having some kind of stress. This is normal. So even if you sleep, you please don't feel anything bad or ashamed that everyone are awake, I am sleeping, why is this happening to me? Don't go into any such kind of thoughts, because being sleeping during the yoga nidra is all fine. Initially, the sleep will come when you do more practices, then the awareness will stay with you. Only practice can make a man perfect. So that is all we have to have in our mind. Then don't try to analyze or remember the instruction. Just follow them naturally and let the mind flow with the sound. So in between also, if there is any visualization or during the rotation of consciousness or something like that, where the body parts are being told, named, all these things, you don't have to think too much. Whatever is given, you just follow. That is fine. Okay, you don't keep thinking like why this instructor is telling this kind of word or this kind of image. All these things you need not go into any detail. So it can be for the groups well-being also. So it depends upon the instructor. So just follow the instructions. Now we will see the steps in yoga nidra. So this is the starting of yoga nidra's technical part. So above or whatever we have seen so far is like a introduction. Now this is the technical part of yoga nidra. So this is the steps we are going to follow. There can be even more, 1 or 2 steps extra in advanced yoga nidra sessions, but we are sticking on with this only. So the first one is preparation. You are setting up the body and the environment. So yesterday we saw a sample yoga nidra, how we did. Initially, what did we do? We asked you to switch off the light, make the room semi-dark. You put a blanket, upon that only you will lie down. Then if you want, you can put a blanket over you also. So all these things we said, right? So that comes under the preparation part. Then relaxation, it is releasing and letting go. So this we will see how to do. Second part is relaxation. Then the third one is Sankalpa. It is like planting a resolve. Sankalpa itself, the word Sankalpa in Sanskrit, it is known as resolve or resolution. The very most important part of Yoga Nidra, where your destiny is going to change, is this part. So this is very much important. Yesterday I did not include this because without giving an introduction to the Sankalpa alone, I cannot introduce that in your Yoga Nidra part, because this is very important. Each and every Sankalpa that you decide for yourself is also very important. So it needs time for you to think over think deeply, and then only you come to a sankalpa choice. Okay, randomly you cannot choose a sankalpa. That is why I did not include that yesterday. So today today also I will not add that part. I will give you time. You select a sankalpa for yourself. In the next session, we will have sankalpa into the Yoga Nidra part. Okay. Then rotation of consciousness. It is a systematic body awareness. So yesterday we saw like when I asked you to go through your body parts, that started with right hand thumb. Then each part I was naming. You are taking your awareness to each part of your body. So that is called rotation of consciousness, and that is a systemic body awareness. We will start with right hand thumb always. Especially you say like you take your awareness to the right hand, then you go and say like you, 1 minute. Okay. So you will start with right hand thumb, and you will ask them to become aware of their right hand thumb only first. Only then you will start with the other parts of the body. So there is a reason why this is said so, and rotation of consciousness is having a scientific basis as well. So this itself is having an elaborate explanation when you come to the advanced Yoga Nidra sessions. Then we have this awareness of breath, where yesterday I asked you to become aware of your breath, and you were made to do the reverse counting of breath. Do you remember 11 inhale, 11 exhale? All these things we saw. Why? Because your mind will be already trained to count from 1 to 11 easily. Only when you are told to count in the reverse manner, your mind will be alert. Along with that alertness, you must be aware with your breath as well. So this is one kind of giving breath awareness. Not necessarily you have to follow only this reverse beating. There can be different kinds. So today we will see another way of doing this breath awareness. Then visualization, it is creating inner imagery. So this part is where your unconscious sankharas will come out and get vanished if you are going to do regularly. So two main aspects which is going to touch your subconscious and unconscious level is, one is sankalpa, the next one is your visualization. Each and every part is very important, but still these two are very, very important because it's going to touch your subtler part. Okay, then again we are reinforcing your intention. We are going to do sankalpa again, then finish. How you go into Yoga Nidra is how you are going to come out also. Smoothly you will enter, smoothly you have to come out. You cannot, and one more thing, very important, if you are going to give instruction in your future classes, make sure after visualization there is a proper finishing for Yoga Nidra, because you are taking them to their subconscious level in your visualization. Please don't leave them there. You will not know what is happening. Please make them come out to their external situations. They are getting what they are coming out of Yoga Nidra in a proper and relaxed way. Okay, that is very important. Now we will see the outcome of each step. So the first one, preparation. Preparation first.
Actually, one doubt, Rashmi. One doubt.
Yes.
So after visualization, you have to come to next step is sankalpa again, and then you have to come to relaxation and come out of the either.
No relaxation. Finish the relaxation. You will make them come out after your sankalpa is over.
Okay. So after visualization, there is a sankalpa step, and then it is the nidra is over.
Yes. If you are going to give sankalpa in the third step, then for sure you have to give a sankalpa before the finish. If you are not giving sankalpa in the first case, you will not give sankalpa in the next one also.
Okay. Okay.
If you are not giving in the third step, then you cannot give it on the finish step also. But if you are giving there, then you have to give it here also. So that is the rule we are going to follow. And visualization, after visualization, you are going to take them to their subconscious level. Then you will bring them back to their breath awareness. Then you will make them get aware of their body. Then you will make them get aware of their external surrounding. Then you will make them to sit up. So that is how, because first what did you do? You have asked them to lie down. Then in your relaxation step, you have given them their body awareness and breath awareness. Then only you went inside. So similarly, you have to come out. Go to breath, then body, then the external environment. Then you allow them to make them sit up. So as we have seen the bell curve, how you go, how you come out. That is the...
Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
Oh,
ma.
yes. So now the preparation, the first one is gross body settles down for Yoga Nidra. Next one, relaxation. Your conscious mind is getting ready for Yoga Nidra now. That is the hard soil we saw yesterday. So that is the conscious part. So in preparation, your gross body, then your conscious mind, then you have Sankalpa, your subconscious mind you're dealing with. Then again, your internal gross body, physically you have made them to lie down, but what is happening inside to your muscles, organs, etc., that is going to be taken care of in the rotation of consciousness. Then awareness of breath, the deep-rooted muscular tension is released, and this awareness of breath is where the body and mind is going to get connected. Then you have, as I have told you, like awareness of breath, after that visualization. But in the lengthier Yoga Nidra, you will have feelings and sensation also. So we are not, in general thing, we are not going into this. But just for you to know, I have included that word also. So feelings and sensation will be there. Then visualization part will be there. These both will address your emotional and mental tensions. So that is where your deep-rooted samskaras are going to get relieved. Then Sankalpa, it is like irrigating, weeding and fertilizing the field. The third one is like you are planting a seed, then you are nurturing the seed in the second Sankalpa stage. Then finish. So allow one to carry out regular activities with reduced stress. So Yoga Nidra would have taken away a part of stress. So you will become relaxed. With that, you will allow them to do their normal activity. So this is what is the structure technically. Now we will see how to go about that. So what exactly happens in the preparation? This is the foundation of Yoga Nidra. So body position, it must be in Savasana. It is advisable for Savasana because it is Yoga Nidra. In case if there is no space for lying down, if you are going to give them, if you are forced to give Yoga Nidra in a corporate sector where the person cannot lie down. So in a chair, if they can push it back, or if they are okay by leaning on the wall, you can ask them to sit on the floor, stretched leg, no crossing legs, placing the palms on the laps, let the legs flap to their sides, then palms facing up, natural curls. So everything will be there except that a spine will not be lying down. So in that case, alone it is fine. They must lean on the wall, but the head need not rest. Even if it rests also, no problem in Yoga Nidra, but still you can give an instruction like that. Then for a pregnant woman, Matsya Kridasana is a good way. Then if you are going to give for an adult who is going to sit on the chair, then the neck support is very important. So in the corporate sector also, you can ask them to lean on the wall, because if they dose of water, then they need not hurt their neck. So it's better to ask them to lean on the wall. Then lie on your back on the blanket or a mat, hands resting on the sides, palms upward, fingers slightly curled, and legs should be straight, placed apart, feet naturally flopping into the sides. So why this position? Here there is minimal touch sensation by eliminating contact between the limbs, and slight stimuli are eliminated by closing the eyes. And the only sensory organ actively participating in Yoga Nidra is your ears. Though this is a pratyahara, all senses have to be shut, but still we open ears alone. Only then the instructions will be followed. Then listening to guidance while remaining deeply relaxed. One more thing in Savasana is like there will be no urge in the brain for making the body feel balanced and stable. If you are going to stand, the brain will be more focused on your legs to maintain the stability. But when you are lying down, that mind itself or the brain will say like you are relaxed now, it's better you enter Yoga Nidra. It will allow you to go naturally. So Savasana is the best option to be chosen. Now relaxation, it is letting go. So we know the definition of yoga. It is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. It is cessation of fluctuations of the mind. So the mind becomes restless and disturbed if sensory impressions are forcefully excluded. This point is important. The mind.
Ma'am, one question. Ma'am, one question. This is Prakashika here. So when you said about this pregnant ladies, right? So we'll give Yoga Nidra for pregnant ladies also. When they, is that okay for them to sleep on that Mastya Kridasana? Because I'm just noting it down. That's where I'm asking.
Yes, in Matsya Kridasana, if they lie down also, if they are not feeling much comfortable, you can ask them to have a pillow support near their belly.
Near their belly, yeah?
Belly, yes.
Or
if they can also have the pillow near their head and their hands can have a pillow here, so that the height of the belly and the height of the pillow will be straight, so that they can lean and then lie down. Whichever is comfortable, it will be. Yes.
So they can use the pillows to adjust their position in whichever way they are comfortable with, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
The body must have minimum resistance, that's all. They must feel comfortable and relaxed. Okay, here, yes, ma'am. So here the mind becomes restless. Why? Because the mind, when you say no, that is when the mind will become more active. If you say no, you don't see, it will see only that place. You say don't think, it will think only that one. So it is very restless, and if you are going to forcefully shut down the sensory impressions, it will not allow you to lie down at all. Okay, so that is, you have to make a note of it. So relaxation makes the conscious mind settle and becomes calm. That is why I told you preparation will help in gross body settling. Relaxation will help you in conscious mind settling. Then it prepares the consciousness for Yoga Nidra practice without any resistance. So 3 ways you can give relaxation. So first one is body breath awareness, bringing attention to physical sensation and natural breathing. So this is what we did yesterday. I asked you to lie down and I asked you to feel the whole body weight put on the earth. That is how you become aware of the body. And I asked you to scan from head to toe. That is body awareness. Also, I asked you to become aware of your natural spontaneous breath. So when you couple these two, your conscious mind will turn inward and it will be looking at your body and your breath only. It will not go out. Then chanting Om, using the primordial sound to create internal resonance and peace. This also we did yesterday. I asked you to do it thrice. Inhale and mentally chant Om. The third one is very important. This is called Antarmauna. Antarmauna means inner silence. Here in Yoga Nidra, we are using only stage 1 Antarmauna. We have 6 stages in it. The Antarmauna by itself is a meditative process. It starts from Pratyahara, it will end in Samadhi. So it has 6 stages. We have separate instruction for each stages. Each stages have a specific name, and it is not like today I will do the first one, tomorrow I will do the second one, on the 6th day I will get Samadhi. This is not so. Each and every stage you have to follow minimum 3 to 6 months. Then also by 3 or 4 years you will not get Samadhi. That is a different story. But still I am telling you, first and second stage practicing and getting into Antarmauna itself will take a very long time. So in Yoga Nidra, this Antarmauna 1 is a Pratyahara technique. So we utilize this alone in the relaxation part. Then, okay, inner silence is what Antarmauna means. It involves awareness of sensory perceptions used in Yoga Nidra. Then comes the Sankalpa part. So this Sankalpa, I want to elaborate on this. Okay. So what is Sankalpa? The Sanskrit word means resolve and resolution. Then the role, it is a powerful stage in Yoga Nidra. It trains the mind and reshapes the personality. So the essence is like, it is a short, simple, positive statement in the present tense. This is very important. Then it is sown in a calm, receptive, subconscious level of your mind during a deep relaxation. It acts like a seed planted at the start, nourished at the end. That is what I told you. In the third step, we will plant the seed in your subconscious mind. And before the finish step, we will be doing whatever is necessary for the seed to germinate and grow. Then it must have a consistent word. Same words every time, don't change. Preferably, you have it within 5 words. If you are having like, I am confident, then you stay with that only. I am confident. If you say I am healthy, stay with I am healthy only. If you are going to add one more, I am calm and peaceful, then stay with that. Don't go beyond that, then your mind will get confused. And even you will forget which one to come first, which one to put second. So always you have maintain very short sankalpa, incorporate everything in that. So I have I don't know if there is time for you all to listen a story, but still when there is a sankalpa, I used to tell one thing, like there was a old beggar. Okay, first I'll complete this slide and then we'll move into the story. So here, while you are reciting or telling your sankalpa, you must use your willpower, and faith is very, very important when you are going to tell sankalpa here. So make it with a strong conviction and genuine emotion. Then reflect true purpose, must carry deep meaning and align with your life's direction. So, okay, before going into this, choose the right resolve and change your destiny. One important point of sankalpa is, this is having a very, very deeper spiritual connect. So this sankalpa must be towards mukti, and your sankalpa must be I am enlightened, like that, something related to your enlightenment or mukti or moksha, something. And if you feel something is blocking you in moving in that direction, especially your health or your finance condition, most probably it stays only with health. Even finance condition, I don't think nowadays there is a problem. So if there is a problem with your health and if that is a hindrance, please take that as your sankalpa and say that I am healthy. Once you become healthy, you can change the sankalpa to I am enlightened. But don't go like, I want a green car, I want a Krita car. All these things cannot be a sankalpa. Or you cannot say like, I want to build a big bungalow. So these are all not sankalpas, which must not be taken during Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra sankalpa is for spiritual awakening. So you take a sankalpa in that direction. That is why it is said like, choose the right resolve and change your destiny. You know what is your desire or destination, why we are born. We are born to get enlightened. So what is that hindering you? That you can have it as your sankalpa. Bhumaji, have a doubt?
Yes, 1 second. Rashmi, this sankalpa, that words which we use in sankalpa should be like, I am having a health issue now, means I should, the words of sankalpa should be, I am healthy.
Yes.
That is
It
how
must
it
be
should be.
simple, positive, present. Present sentence.
That
Present.
is what. Present tense.
Yes, present
Okay.
tense. If there is a what is that problem with your weight, something like that, if there is obesity, something like that, then what is the desired weight? If someone is 80, if their desired weight is 60, then they will say like, I am 60 kgs.
Okay.
So that sankalpa will go inside, do something within you, and it will set right the situations around you so that you can work upon and reduce your weight. Why I am telling about the weight? Because weight is also coming under health. Then
Okay.
if they are overweight, they cannot do asana. They cannot move in the spiritual process. So something like that, you have to think over what is that is hindering your spiritual journey. That is what you are going to take as sankalpa. Once that is over, only then you will change the sankalpa. Before that, you will not change. Stick on
Okay.
with that only.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now the story I
Ma'am,
was telling.
sorry to interrupt, related to the question what Bhumaji asked. So now the Sankalpa, we will keep repeating till we get it resolved, right? I mean, till that issue is resolved or something of that sort. So now when we sometimes use this as therapeutically or with the children, basically I deal with the children with the hyperactivity and everything, okay? So now when we do that, what every day that they have to practice this, right?
See,
Every
for
day.
children, there is a norm or a rule that must be followed, and
Okay.
repeating the sankalpa is also having a rule.
Okay.
In during the yoga nidra, when you say when you are going to instruct that person, you will say like, please, this is the time to take sankalpa. Please repeat it thrice mentally.
For
Only three
children.
times. Only 3 times they will repeat the sankalpa in their mind, but they
Okay.
will do it with utmost faith and strong willpower.
Okay.
They must understand that that is going to change their destiny. With that intent in their mind, they will utter it thrice.
Okay.
The same sankalpa with the same words, without even changing the order of the words, they will do it in the step before the finish also.
Okay.
So in yoga nidra, possibly 6 times they will do.
Okay. This is
Correct?
with
Three
the
first and three
three
next.
last,
Yes.
next towards the
This
ending.
is for yoga nidra practice, but this sankalpa recitation is not going to stop with yoga nidra alone.
Okay.
Early morning when they wake up, before they go to sleep, similarly they will repeat it in their mind
Okay.
thrice or 5 times or something like that. Even during the day when they remember among any of their activities, if they get the remembrance, then they will recite it in their mind. So how strong they put it in their mind, that quickly the sankalpa is going to get manifested. So this is for adult. If you are talking about the therapeutic, or when you are going to say about the kids, that is having a separate thing, because kids doesn't know what is sankalpa. They will not understand what is sankalpa. Second one, if you allow them to take by themselves, they will end up messing up. And there is one more bigger negative part is like, you cannot ask the parent also to choose a sankalpa for the kid.
They will impose their wishes on
Yes.
them, actually. I have seen this.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is a tricky situation where you have to talk with the parent, talk with the child. You must be a mediator between them. You can only suggest the sankalpa to both of them. They will talk with each other. They will come up with something else. Then they will talk with you. You have to question the child if the child is really wanting to
Have that particular sankalpa. They are
sankalpa.
okay with that
Yes.
sankalpa, basically.
Yes. So this will not happen in a day.
This is going to be preparatory process has to be done before the
Yes.
yoga nidra session itself. Correct?
Yes, yoga nidra sessions can go on without sankalpa. Once you talk about the sankalpa to the kid, you have to talk with the parent and the kid for the first time. You will make them understand what is the importance of sankalpa. Then you will ask them to discuss in their home. They will come and discuss with you. Even with first or one discussion, this will not stop, because they can have a difference thing, and you will find it is not so important, but they will come up with something like that. So you will have to talk with them again. So once you finalize, you stick on with that.
Okay, okay.
And
So
one very important thing, you are not supposed to suggest a sankalpa, or you are not supposed to impose a sankalpa to anybody else.
as if like we will be interfering in their karmas, basically.
Yes, exactly. So if they are coming and asking like what kind of sankalpa I can take, if they are going to ask a suggestion, you talk with them, you question them. By your questions, they must come with a sankalpa.
Okay, okay.
That is very important for a yoga nidra instructor to keep in mind.
Okay.
This
So
is
one more question on this. So for adults, yes, that is taken care of. And for kids, it is like basically, and so they will also, once the sankalpa is decided by the parent and the kid mutually agreed and they have finally have gone for it. So how do they, I mean, For them also, it is the same time. Like they'll repeat it 3 times and everything
Mentally, they
remains the
will
same.
do. What is the parent side? What help the parent can do is, you have the sticky notes, right?
Correct, correct.
Yes, they can write it on that in different colors.
Okay, okay.
Each sticky note, they can write the same sankalpa in different colors. They can stick it on the walls or the places where the child will frequently visit.
Okay.
The eyes of the child must fall upon the sankalpa very often.
Okay. Okay.
One important thing is, like, child will not follow what you say. The child will follow what they observe.
Okay.
So that is very important. The parent has to live up to the way the child will follow the parent in a correct manner. If the parent is not okay, then the child is also not okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So
Thank
that
you
is
so
very
much.
important.
Beautiful concepts. Thank you, ma'am. I remember you telling this in one of the sessions. That's where I wanted to make it. I have attended some session previously with you. I could not
Okay.
continue, but I was just waiting for the Yoga Nidra session with you. Yesterday, unfortunately, I was not able to attend that. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. No problem.
And one
Okay.
more question.
Rashmi,
Sorry,
ma'am.
one more question. Sorry, sir. 1 second. So now, self, if I am doing yoga nidra, okay, see the sankalpa, as you beautifully said, it is a spiritual awakening, right? So we all earn for that spiritual awakening. Now, when we do the yoga nidra for ourselves, okay, so we also do the same thing, right? Self, when we apply it, also we will do the same things, right?
Yesterday I was talking about this. If you are going to do a yoga nidra, you don't record your own voice and you don't do it. That is what I told yesterday.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because your mind is already familiar with your voice. It's already familiar with your samskaras. And it is familiar with the samskaras which is open or which is on the surface layer. It doesn't know what is underneath. So only with some other's instruction, your mind will be fully focused on that and it will let out all the hidden samskaras outside. Otherwise, I'm sorry, this is not my words, my guru's words. He says, like, whatever you think, whatever you do, everything comes out of your own rubbish.
Yes, it is true. It is because we come out the
So,
moment. See, I faced this difficulty after I entered. When I was doing it for myself, I had the difficulty. I got into conflict mode. Like, Sankalpa time, no, I have to get up. I am not able
okay.
to do the yoga nidra properly because I understood. So I stopped doing it with Sankalpa at all. So I started doing it for generally without Sankalpa, it was okay. The moment the Sankalpa comes, no, as you said, it is a rubbish only. All the conflict, I could literally see the conflicts coming out. But today I will say this, by even not even the second time when I'm repeating, I'm not saying the second time, the 3 times, no, the second time itself, my mind started having the conflict. I have to get up in mid of the yoga nidra, and I'm saying, okay, anymore, no, I stopped doing yoga nidra. I start doing with Sankalpa now. So now that's what I wanted to learn from. I just wanted to check with you. How do we do it personally? I missed the yesterday session. Sorry about it.
No problem, no problem. So this
Okay.
is what will happen, and you are giving an example, living example, so that others also will understand what exactly will happen if you do it with your own voice.
Self, yes, yes. I faced the difficulty and immediate because at that time it was different for me. And when I do it the next day, the second time when I repeated itself, I'm like all the conflict started. It's exactly the word, even though that sound might odd rubbish, but rubbish is the right word.
No, that is not my word. That is my guru's word.
No,
So
Guru,
I
no, I
can't make
heard
anything
about
of that.
Swami Satyananda Saraswati's video, no, when I was going through some difficult times, that was the only audio I used to hear and I used to, I managed that with certain difficulties. I managed with his voice and with that thing. Okay, so I wanted to do self, then I stopped it totally. Thank
Very
you for
good idea that you stopped your self
yes.
inspections.
Self instructions, I stopped. I recorded. I tried this. Okay, I saw the instructions. I tried. I then stopped it completely. I said, no, this is not because the conflict I could see very clearly. I said, I'm stopping it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, this story, I think I have to do it tomorrow only. I will complete with this Sankalpa today. Why I started on with, okay, this impact of Sankalpa, it directs the life positively. Your Sankalpa becomes a guiding force that directs your life along the positive and constructive lines. Then it shapes the destiny. I already told you. This is very important step. It is a powerful force that is shaping your destiny, manifesting repeatedly and bringing lasting transformation. It is not a change, it is a transformation. So the Sankalpa is very important. Then it has a profound influence, so powerful that when practiced by a mother, it can even influence the unborn child. So giving Yoga Nidra to a pregnant woman, you have a responsibility of taking care of 2 lives. So much big responsibility, please take care. Then anything in life may fail, but Sankalpa during Yoga Nidra will not. These are the words of Swami Satyanand Saraswati. So creating your own Sankalpa, take time to craft your personal Sankalpa. Choose words that resonate deeply with your heart, then reflect what you truly wish to become. So possibly we are all spiritual seekers. So we aim to get enlightened. So choose accordingly. Then we will include Sankalpa practice, and that is what this is my thing to you. We will include Sankalpa practice in upcoming Yoga Nidra classes. So you can choose for yourself, take time, think over. And one more thing, whenever an instructor is giving time to take Sankalpa, you don't have a Sankalpa yet, then don't be in a haste to take something. At that time, you remain calm, silent, watch your breath. That is more than enough during the Sankalpa time. If you don't have a Sankalpa, please don't take anything. Take sufficient time to decide on it and then you work on it. Okay. So these are all the examples. I am safe, I am peaceful, healthy, calm, strong, happy, I am intelligent, or you can put 2 words together, happy and peaceful, calm and peaceful, healthy and wealthy. So only 2 are allowed, don't go more than that. As I told you before, then the word arrangement will get a confusion in your mind. Then, okay, this we will move on tomorrow, understanding samskaras. Okay, I have 3 more minutes for 12 o'clock. I desperately wanted to complete the Sankalpa with... Oh, sorry, Vipul sir. Please, Viplav sir. Sorry. You please tell me your name.
In just in connection with this, so anyway, you answered one of them that I was asking whether can we have multiple sankalpa during the while doing the things, like we have lots of things to accomplish. So I have been practicing this manifestation since long years, and it has really worked well for me. Not without any yoga nidra though, but definitely it has worked. So this is a question whether can we have multiple one thing. And second thing, as you rightly said, that this takes time for manifestation to happen. So this Yog Nidra is how often is it? Is it a daily practice, or is it like how often do we do this?
Sir, Yoga Nidra has to be done every day. Like your asana practices, Yoga Nidra has to be done every day. Preferably, if you do asanas, after asana you can do. But if you don't have time in the morning, please do it in the afternoon. Even if you don't have time in the afternoon, after you coming back from the office, before your dinner, please kindly do. That is suggested.
Okay, and preferably about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. 30 minutes. In YouTube, we have the Swami Niranjan Saraswati's Beginner's Yoga Nidra voice. So, if possible, I'll send you the audio recording in our group today. So, you please follow that every day. And
that will be really nice.
Personally, my younger sister and my younger brother are doing it. When they did it, they found it to be a very, stress buster like. That is what they told me. So, so it has worked for them. So possibly it will work for everybody also. So
it has worked for me.
See, she is
it has
very
worked.
good.
That was the first point. That's how I came in contact with Bihar School of Yoga.
Good. So nice.
I have been practicing manifestation, small sankalpas, small things, and when it fructifies, it gives you more confidence, more motivation. to go ahead with the more, longer ones kind of thing. So it is really, so even here now, I'm going to try with a small sankalpa.
Yeah, sir. You can do, but that's what I told you. Please don't be in a hurry to decide a sankalpa. Think over. Have that sankalpa for a long duration time. Like what you want to achieve after 10 or 15 years, you start that from now on. Maybe it will not take 15 years. It can end up by 10 years because of your sankalpa's effort. Possible, right? So the long duration wish or something, what is that? Your deep-rooted desire, which is stopping you from moving towards your spirituality. Please decide that. Not the small one. That's what I told you. Don't ask for wealth. Don't ask for a house. Don't ask for a car. Don't ask for a job. That is what I want.
Nothing material. No, nothing materialistic.
Okay, ask for your health, something which is going to help you to move towards your spiritual well-being. Yes. And one more thing is like, I usually tell wherever I teach, I make a point that I tell this to everybody. Please don't ask anything from God, or please don't ask anything from the nature or universe, whatever you call so. One thing you can do is whenever you go to a temple or when you feel so much happy, blissed out, calm, at that time show your gratitude to the highest power. Even if you go to a temple, please say thank you and come. What for thank you? Nothing. You are alive now. That is the most important thing which is required. For that you can be with gratitude, right? So thank something, thank for everything, thank for your life, thank for your spouse, thank for your children, thank for the comfort that you have got in the surroundings you have. You must think of those persons who doesn't even have anything. Each and every time when there is a rain, thunderstorm outside, every time I feel for those people who don't have a roof on their top. Sun, heat, somehow we can manage. This rain, cold, very, very tough. Even if you can think of the child which is outside without a roof. But we are not like that, right? So be grateful for whatever you have now. Please don't please don't ask anything more than this, because this itself is sufficient. God has showered so much on us. So I understand people will have this is not there, that is not there, all those things is there. It will be there because that is human mentality. But more than that, in the deeper level, what you must have is only gratitude. So with the gratitude in your mind, if you think for your sankalpa, then the sankalpas, the essence of sankalpa will be more beautifully coming out from you. So that is very important. And then about this asking to God also, I had a story to tell. So there was a beggar who was blind, but he wanted to meet God. So he did the tapas. And God came and God said, you can ask only one boon. I can give you only one boon. So you please put yourself in that beggar's place. You don't have anything to eat. You are blind on the top of it, and you are also crippled. Your hands are not working. So what will be that one boon that you will ask from God? Okay, you will think and tell.
Moksha.
Moksha is not a beggar's thing. No, he doesn't even know. For him, the survival itself is a problem. So how
Maybe
will he
death,
ask?
na? Maybe death.
ಇದು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಮೋಸ. He has to live in this world, right? So think like that. Don't go to death.
If I am in that place, I'm saying.
No, even if you are in that place, you are not supposed to ask like that. Why do you want to go to death? No.
Ma'am, crippled எல்லாமே சொல்றீங்க. Like everything, nothing is working. Then
கடவுள் வந்திருக்காருல முன்னாடி. அப்ப you have to ask him a boon to live properly, live joyfully. What is that boon?
பற்றற்ற வாழ்வு.
Adarama, only now I told his survival itself is a problem, then how he will say பற்றற்ற வாழ்வு? Not at all possible.
My desire, without desire we have to live, na?
Only those who are into the spirituality mode, they will ask for all these things. I am telling you, he is a beggar. He doesn't even have a good...
Rajeshwari here. You are telling he's a beggar, so he don't have any knowledge about this kind of karma, dharma, liberation and all. So definitely he will ask either money or their Bhiksha Batra.
Correct. I am telling you, if he is asking for money, he will ask for money, he will be granted. But how will he safeguard it without an eye and a hand?
He will ask for
the
health.
eyes.
Health.
He should ask for
He
should ask for
sight. His blindness should be gone.
Only eyesight இருந்தா சாப்பாட்டுக்கு என்ன பண்றது?
மேம் எனக்கு 3 வேளை சாப்பாடு கரெக்ட்டா கிடைக்கணும்னு கேட்பாரு. அவ்வளவுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். அவருக்கு பெக்கர்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சாப்பாடு தான்.
Okay, if he is asking for food, he will get 3 times food. But without eyes, without the hands, how we will take and eat?
Ma'am, make me a businessman who rides a car into my big bungalow where my family and children are waiting for me happily and joyfully.
One more thing.
Waiting for me on the dining table.
Waiting for me in the dining table. I have to look at them and feel happy. I have to carry my child and play with it.
Ma'am, car ஓட்டறாங்களா மேம்? அதுலயே முடிஞ்சிருச்சு, கண்ணு தெரியுது எல்லாம்.
So why I am telling you this story is, if you get a chance, you have to be very, very intelligent in choosing the choice of word and asking it. And in that one boon, he got everything whatever is required: eyesight, hands, wealth, food, then family also, wife is there, children is there, everything in one shot. If everything is taken care of, naturally spirituality will come in. And why I am telling you this is, when we are into some problem, our mind will not work intelligently. We will not ask correctly. And we will miss 1 or 2 things, and that is where God will hook you and pull you up. This is what has happened to Ravana, this is what has happened to Kumbhakarna, and this is what has happened to
Hiranyakashipu and all.
Yeah, Hiranyakashipu, everybody. Whoever has asked, they all have asked something, and they have left a loophole where they got and pulled them up. And with regard to Hiranyakashipu also, he is Prahlada's father. So he was very intelligent. He asked that no man, no animal, anybody can't kill. But God came in a form, and whatever he asked was taken care of. So we are not intelligent, and nature is so powerful than us. It knows where to pin us. Yes. So best thing is, we will be grateful to whatever we have. That is the safer side, and that is what will be a happier thing to do also. So this is very important, and this is related to Sankalpa. Whenever you are going to think of a Sankalpa, be calm, and only when you are happy, you please think about Sankalpa. That is very important. Even if you are going to instruct someone else regarding this choice of Sankalpa, make sure they are not taking it in their sorrowful or in a hurry way or something like that. They have, whenever they feel happy, calm, not excited. That is also there. They must not be excited also. Yes.
Rashmi, ma'am, the words which you say are all more subjective in kind. There is no specific goal. When we work in any environment, we have some goals which are which can be measurable. Here it is when we say I'm happy, I'm safe, I'm peaceful. That is something which is not measurable in terms.
Yes. Where does this come? For the people who doesn't have this, is one who is going to take this kind of Sankalpa. If you are already having health, if you are already having peacefulness with you, why do you go for this You will go for something else. You have to think deep, which is that blocking you from going towards spirituality. If there is someone, they are happy, content, but still they are addicted to some negative things. Even simply like watching TV, that is also an addiction, right? So they can say like, I am very much comfortably living, but I'm addicted to this kind of habit. I have to come out of that. Then they can take a sankalpa accordingly. So that is measurable, no sir? At least a
Yeah,
given
right.
period
But
of time,
again,
they will come out of it.
right. That's why I said small, small. I mean, we have lots of things to accomplish. I mean, I might be healthy right now, but who knows down the line, I might not be that much healthy. So I would like to say that I want to be healthy and happy forever.
See, that is what your sankalpa must not be in a future tense. And the words like want, need must not be there in that choice of words. Also,
So
I
I
will.
am. It
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be I
that
am.
also.
I am.
I am, yes, I am. That is more preferable. And no negative
Right.
words must be there in your sankalpa. That is also very important. You cannot take a sankalpa like I don't I don't want to see TV or something like that. That don't, no, all those negative words must not be there. It must be a simple positive statement, preferably in the present tense. If you don't get something like that, then you add will. Okay, that is extremely okay.
These are like those affirmative statements which is like 4-5 statements which we generally have kind of affirmative statements which will reflect on us on our personality when we say like I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I can do this,
Yes,
I will do this.
this
So
is
that
for
is more
general people, but for therapy only mostly people will come. So related to their health, specifically for that person, you can ask questions to them and they can decide a sankalpa. Viplavs are okay?
all right, ma'am.
No,
Yeah,
I
all
think
right.
you were supposed to say something. I cut short your talk or something like that.
No. I was just saying it is affirmations which we generally say. So it is more or less everything is more or less connected kind of thing.
Okay. So very important. So you take time to choose your sankalpa. Bhumaji, I couldn't hear you.
One doubt, Rashmi. It may be off from what we are doing actually, but is it's sankalpa, does it come under attachment or desire?
It is a desire, but not an attachment. It is a desire in the sense desire towards mukti.
But sankalpas like, of course, if you're telling I am enlightened, it is moving towards mukti. But as you said, if the higher goal, whatever is obstructing it, அந்த மாதிரி words we should choose. But I am healthy. அது சொல்றது வந்து is it a desire or an attachment? I mean, how do we?
And the I am healthy, why are you choosing that in Pakanu? You are choosing I am healthy because the ill health is what is hindering you from moving towards your enlightenment. Okay. If you are healthy, naturally, it is understood that you will do your practices daily, you will move towards it. So that is what I told you. What is that the deep desire that is
Preventing you from moving towards the final goal.
Yes, if at all, there can be a few people, a few number of people, for them, building a home itself can have a big block. It can pose a big block for them to move towards spirituality. For them, health will be there, other things will be taken care of, but still that one thought of I need a home. So for them, no other option. You have to ask questions. If this is what is coming and ending, allow them to take that sankalpa. Okay. I have a reasonably good home. So let that be taken care of. Let that desire go off. Then they will move naturally into the spirituality. So that is what the sankalpa is very, very personalized.
Okay. Got it. Yes.
So should we bring time in place there? Okay, I should have a some home by this time or by then.
Nah, then the Sankalpa thing will be becoming very long, no?
But then
So,
we'll work towards it, because when you're taken a Sankalpa, you will definitely work towards accomplishing that Sankalpa.
okay, then what you do, you don't take Sankalpa with the timing. During the Sankalpa time, what you do, you say whatever is required. And during the day or during before sleep, when you are going to repeat the Sankalpa, then you can add this. Not during Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra, you have to keep it very short and crisp. What is very essential is what you are going to choose. The words, choice of words is also very important. So I planned Yoga Nidra for 35 minutes, but now I don't think there will be time. So probably we'll move with the theory only. Yoga Nidra, we will have it later. Okay? Because still 15 more minutes is there. I thought I will complete by 12, but this Sankalpa topic, always it will take time. Now also it has took, so not an issue. We will move on with the theory. Practicals, we will do it tomorrow. Is that fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, understanding samskaras is what we are supposed to see now. So here in Indian philosophy, samskaras are mental impressions, recollections, psychological imprints, the deep grooves carved into our consciousness by experience. And this samskara is very, very tricky one. And this gets into us in through each and every sense. Yes. So whatever you see, set your eye upon, knowingly or unknowingly, it gets registered into you. It can come out or it need not come out, but it is getting imprinted within you. So that is why all yogis closed their eyes, went into the cave, safely sat, went into meditation. We are not those kind of people. So by nature, we have to get into all those things. Okay. So there are 3 types of samskaras. That is how it is going to get built in within us. First one is through our past birth, not only the immediate one. It can be any number of births. Generally, we take birth with samskara from all our previous births, carrying karmic imprints forward. So hereditarily, so also through your parents, also that comes. Some samskaras come from our lineage, patterns inherited from parents, grandparents, and ancestors. So our guru used to say, you may not remember your great grandmother, but her nose is still sitting on you. So body will remember, everything will remember, only our mind will not remember. So that is how strong the samskaras are. Then daily life, the third type arises from day-to-day activities and lifestyle choices. We make it in this current life. So this aptly, we can connect it to this Klesha Karma cycle from Yoga Nidra 2.12 to 2.14. So that one, you do a karma, it will end up creating a samskara. That samskara will become your vasanas. That vasanas will become your residual asharya. It will go and get into the storehouse. That will again rekindle your karma. So this is how it's going to happen. So building and exhausting it, experiences from previous birth and generation are embedded in karna sharira. It is unconscious or causal body. Then that is samskaras. They are also known as archetypes, impressions, or ingrained tendencies. So the accumulation, billion and trillion of impressions are accumulated in each of us, remaining suppressed, yet expressing themselves in the form of our personality. Through our senses, experiences continuously get registered. That is what I told you. Even a single glance will get imprinted within you. So be careful in what you watch, what you say, what you hear. Everything is very important. The conditions, the right conditions for samskaras to flourish are described in Yoga Sutra as kleshas. The affiliations or obstacles that keep the patterns alive and active. So the cycle, as I told you, karma, then becomes samskara, then becomes your vasanas. So if you have attended Balamurali sir's Yoga Sutra classes, he would regularly say about the samosa example. Remember? You don't know? Okay. So if you have not gone to a stall where samosa is being sold, and by chance, if your friend is going to take you to that stall correctly around 5 o'clock, your tea time, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, he will take you. 4th day, naturally, your mind will long to go to that place at around 5 o'clock. You need not even see the time, but it will say, this is samosa time. So, first day action, 4-5 days habit, it becomes your tendency or direction. Only towards samosa you will go. So this is how the vasanas is going to get built. When vasanas become strong, karma is inevitable. Again the cycle happens. Then this continuous cycle shows how our actions create habits which form tendencies which in turn influence our future actions. Then understanding this cycle is a key to break free from limiting patterns. So here where you can break in the cycle, which one you can break?
Habit formation.
First one, karma.
Karma veva.
Habit formation. Habit formation.
Habit formation. So karma, anyway you have to do a karma in this world. If you are into this world, you have to do a karma. That is what Krishna also said to Arjuna in the war field. If you can't do anything, at least you go and kill. The rest I will take care. So something you have to do. Not necessarily everybody has to go and kill someone. That is not what Krishna told. Krishna told when you come to this world, you have to do actions. Where you can break the cycle, you will not long or you will not desire for the results. You will do the action, leave the results to the God. Nothing you will take. Okay? And if you are even more advanced, you will think through me, God is doing the action. So when that happens, your mind will say, whatever action you do, you be very conscious because God never does mistake. When God doesn't do mistake, if he is going to do through you, you must also not do a mistake. So obviously karma will be done, but it will not get into a habit. Then the cycle is broken. The rest God will take care. That's all. Then conscious, this is how we respond to the world. So from the world, we perceive something through our senses. It gets stored in our consciousness. Then again, it comes out in the form of an action which is done in this world. Okay. Then samskaras, they are seeds of experience. So the first one is like the seed symbolism. Just as the seed of the fruit or the flower is a symbol of its existence, all experiences are transformed or changed into a symbol or a samskara. So if there is a seed, it represents the tree or a plant within it. Similarly, whatever is there in our body inside us, it is stored in our mind in the form of a symbol. So if there is a symbol in our mind, it says that this kind of samskara is still staying within you. Then dormant potential, these samskaras live in a different realm of awareness, in dormant potential state, waiting for the right condition to sprout. This is also explained in Yoga Sutra. Prasupta Tanu Vichinna Udaranam. So it can be in any form. There they say about kleshas, but kleshas is what is going to come out in the form of samskaras. Then life's total experience, the complete experience of life from birth to death, also has a symbolic form stored deep within consciousness. So here, to get unstuck from these deeply ingrained mental and emotional habits, we need to start setting a strong intention known in yoga as sankalpa to initiate the change. To manifest sankalpa in life, visualization is prime necessity. What is that visualization? Visualization is your imagination. Okay, that we will talk in the next session about visualization. So here, this is a very important question. Why do we have to remove the samskara? This samskara is what is going to allow you to work in the world. This samskara is what is coming out in the form of a personality. Okay, without a personality, you cannot live in this world. Then, why to remove the samskara? And this samskara can be good one also. Correct? You could be very true. You could be very happy person, jovial person. You can be a person who can make others also happy. That is also a samskara, right? That is your personality. You have that personality. You can make others happy. So in that case, do you want to remove that kind of samskara? If yes, why? If no, why?
Ma'am, I think soul is so pure that it does not define good or bad. So, like.
Nisha ma'am, you have to talk what is there in your experience. Soul owning experience பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
Experience பண்ணல.
And then how are you talking about the soul? You talk about something what you have experienced. So, do you want to remove samskara or not? Simple.
No, when I think I am good, ஒரு pride வந்துரும் ma'am.
Okay.
அதே ஒரு pride வந்துரும். அப்ப நான் இன்னொருத்தவங்களோட நான் பெட்டர்ங்கற ஒரு comparison வந்துரும்.
Okay.
So even feeling that I am good itself is like a burden sometimes.
Okay. Okay, don't think you are good. But still
அதுதான்
be
சொல்றேன்.
good.
So exactly. Be good, but not think that you are good.
Correct. I am telling you, being good itself is your samskara. Do you want to remove that or not?
Being good, remove பண்ண வேண்டாம். இப்போதைக்கு I am a human. remove பண்ண வேண்டாம்.
Okay. Any other answer? Okay, we'll do one thing. We will stop with this because it is about 12:30 now. You will have two things to do today as a homework. One, think deeply whenever you are happy, calm, think deeply about the sankalpa choice. Second one, think whether you want to remove the samskara or not. Also, if you want to say yes, you have to justify your answer. If you are going to say no, you have to justify your answer. I will not leave you. So think about this and we will meet in the next session. Hopefully, I will try to give a Yoga Nidra session tomorrow if at all time permits, or if it's going to be like this, it's okay. We will have a session separately.
One request. Have a Yoga Nidra first tomorrow and then is that?
Yeah, I thought like that, but somehow it ended up like this. Okay.
Maybe tomorrow we can give a try.
Rashmi,
Yes, sir.
Regarding that samskara, right? Just one comment. Most of the people, I mean, some of the people which I come across, when they do their karma, what they say, I mean, this is what I'm just narrating you, that whatever actions is that God is making me do that.
Oh, God is making me do that.
Yeah.
Hey, this is escapism. This is really escapism. They want to do something, but they put the blame on God. I don't think they are in that state where they are allowing God to do the action through them. Are they like that? I am not sure. I have not seen them. Only you have to say.
This is appropriate, or this is
Sir,
something
we
which
couldn't hear you. Your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Biplav sir, yes sir, please.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, perfect. Please tell sir.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I mean, few of them, when we say and point out this is something which was not expected of you or something, what they come and say is this is something which if I have done, this has been told to me, instructed to me, and that's why I have performed. It's not my mind. It's something God is controlling me.
Yes, that is what I answered you. This is an escapism. This is not like they are doing what God's will. That's what I also told you. I have not met that person. If they are really in that state and if their actions are really giving good to the society, it is fine. Otherwise, this is purely escapism. They want to do
Yeah,
something, put the blame on God.
correct. They say God's will.
Yeah. So there are people like that. What to do? They will do something. They will say God is doing. This is also, there is a game we used to play. Like we have a coin, 1 rupee coin. We'll do the toss, right? So
Yeah.
when we do the toss, I will be playing the game. Okay. So if the head falls, okay, I will win. If the flower falls, you will lose. Is that fine? Fair enough?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Fair enough. Only Nisha ma'am got the point. Only
No,
Nisha
both
ma'am
both
got
he
the
wants
point.
to win. Both he wants to win. Both the things. What he says is, I'm going to win.
Yes. So this is
He
what
doesn't
is
want to
happening
lose.
with, yes, this is what is happening with those people also. They say it is God's will because they have done something not okay. And if they do something okay, they will say it was done by me.
Yes. Credit they want to take it on
Yes.
them.
I'm just hearing my husband's nature here. அப்படியே எங்க ஹஸ்பண்ட் சொல்ற மாதிரியே இருக்கு.
Oh, எது?
இது எல்லாமே தான். When he does something like why did you do this னா அது கடவுள் சொன்னாரு நான் செஞ்சேன் அப்படினே சொல்லுவாங்க. Something when he
I've
does
come across
ஏதாவது
many of them like
he'll
this.
say
I've come across many of them.
I've seen my husband.
So that is what head falls, I win. Tail falls, you lose. Finish. You will never win. So
And
that's
it is,
not how we
I
are
mean,
doing.
just on a lighter side, Nisam, and this is what every husband does.
See. So Nisha ma'am need not worry. This is common. So okay, நம்ம மட்டும் இல்ல எல்லாரும் இருக்காங்க அதனால it's okay. Group ஓட போயிரலாம்.
Yeah, somewhere or the other we say when we don't act according to her wish, oh, this is what God told me to do.
Yes, easy way to escape. Fine. Okay. Prakashika
All right,
ma'am
ma'am.
got so serious. Why?
No, I'm just not serious.
Oh,
I'm just thinking
still
about
into yoga
samskara.
nidra. Oh, still into
No.
samskara. Okay,
No,
fine.
samskara. I'm just noting down the points like what we discussed. I was just looking into that, and I'm
Madam
seriously
is got
thinking
into
about the
Sankalpa
samskaras
mode.
only. How important, how it creates the imprints within us.
Yes.
So I'm just thinking for all my samskaras are coming in front of me now.
Very nice. So good.
Just
We will meet
contemplating.
tomorrow. Yes, good.
Sure,
So you
sure.
do the contemplation, no? That is so much of time. Tomorrow
Yes.
when we meet, you come with the answers for 2 things. And for Sankalpa, it's not mandatory that you have to take it by tomorrow. Please take sufficient time. Today I will send you the audio also. If it is okay, you follow that regularly. And whatever I am giving instructions in the class, you can take it as a guidelines or something like that. You can prepare yourself. But one more thing, only the visualization part you can change according to the group. All other things can be same until and otherwise you know how to create all other steps.
Okay.
Okay, whatever we are giving you in this course is very, very minimal. We have not gone into detail of how to prepare your relaxation part, rotation of consciousness, awareness of breath. Each and everything is having a shorter version and an elaborate version. And rotation of consciousness is having 72 body parts. But I am not telling everything. Okay. And all those things you have to get it in your mind in one order. If you start the same sequence, you have to follow. You cannot change that. So make those things very simple. So this is what I wanted to tell. So if you want to design a yoga nidra, you can call me anytime. If you have any doubt, or if you have designed already, you please send it to me. When there is time, I will go through, and if there is any corrections to be made also, I can help you out.
Can we
Okay.
record your voice when you give us instructions? Is that allowed?
I
When
don't
you give us,
understand.
no, when you give us instructions for Yoga Nidra for our practical session, is it okay if we can record your voice and use it for us? That's okay,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. We have already uploaded it in the YouTube, right? So
That we can make use of it,
you
right?
can use of that also, no problem.
Okay.
What I am saying is, if you don't like my voice, you can go about with others' voice as well, not an issue. But if you want to write something for your own, then you can come out with.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
One request, ma'am. Can you upload yesterday's and today's session on the, can you just...
Already it is uploaded, no sir, yesterday's.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I have not seen in the YouTube.
I have
Normally,
also overlooked, I think. That's where I asked you this question.
It's also in our group, no, which you post. So I was looking into the group, but if it's uploaded, fine.
Yes, it is already there. Yesterday's class is already there.
Today's class is already there.
Okay, because I didn't check the YouTube. I just was checking the group.
Okay. So that is there, and today's class by night, I think it will be uploaded. So you can view it tomorrow or to this evening or evening, something like that. Then
All right, thank you very much, Rashmi ma'am. I need to go. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
please. We will end the session with a prayer. So
maybe I'll stay there for prayer for 2 minutes.
Yeah, we are ending it with the prayer now. Please be seated in the cross-leg posture. Please remove your specs. You can have your Namaskar Mudra or place your palms on the lap facing upwards. Gently become aware of your breath. Please bring your Ishta Devata in front of you. Though the chant relates to Shiva, not necessary Shiva has to come in front of you. Whoever is your Ishta Devata, please have the image of it before you. When I chant, please be with the chant. Karacharan kritam va kayajam karmajam va shravananayanajam va manasam va paratam vihitam avihitam va sarvametat svamasva Jaya Jaya Karunabdi Jaya Jaya Karunabdi Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Please gently open your eyes. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thanks so much. Lovely session.
Thank you, ma'am.